Good afternoon, fellow patriots and defenders of democracy. Welcome back to Beverton doing stupid things. And, let's just show you the stupid things that Beverton does, because he consistently does stupid things. And we don't always edit them out. But, oh, cher, mon ami. So, gas tank, right? Because, vehicles need fuel, so on and so forth. That thing over there is the 76 long bed C10. What is that? Bonanza edition, Scottsdale, whatever the hell. I still don't know all the variances. I'm just learning. So, we need to put fuel in said vehicle. And guess what I did? I mysteriously assembled all of that under the notion that I did it properly. But if you look very well at what's going on here, that is oriented in the wrong direction because, once again, Beverton's an idiot. So, there goes that. So, give me a moment. Well, before even that moment, this is what's going on. All the weird things we need to do. We need to go get the doohickey to put the pulley back on here. Whew. I don't know what's going on. Back here is done. This mess of a thing is done. I put the fuel filter for the regulator / fuel filter thing back on. And yes, if you're wondering why it looks gloomy as shit outside, well, that's because Mother Nature hates us and it's going to rain for the next 3 days, so who knows? This might be a quick one, and I don't know, maybe a welcome break, because we're waiting for a host of parts to come. What are we waiting on? I guess this would be easier to show you, but let me go orient the gas thing the proper way and hopefully put that on. Then we can transition to the other things that's happening and show you and tell you what's going on. Un momento, por favor. Alright, I don't know what's going on here, but anyway, this is the fuel sending unit doohickey. This is what was in the tank, and it's now out and not oriented in any particular way. So cut that off, solder wires. In the midst of soldering wires, keep the solder a good distance away, because apparently my stupid self soldered the wire with the heat shrink like up here, but the thing was down here, and so for some reason the tip of the heat shrink up here shrunk, and then it was stuck. Then I had to cut the wire and start it over again, because once again, if it can go bad, it will. Now, as we're here turning this around, and you can see this ridiculous fuel pump setup, and everybody's in here doing what they're supposed to do in accordance with what they're supposed to do. I guess I can also, there you go, double check everything, because things like undoing themselves and causing undue problem. I guess I should also check which one of these wires is which, because I still didn't write that down. Continuity check. So anyway, this is here. However, let me point out to you a stupid problem to have in the midst of thinking, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna knock this out. At the most, it's gonna take an hour. The gasket is missing. Look at this. Now, the filter decided, damn it, you can see. No, that's not showing you. There's a filter down in there, and it decided to fall off. Now, of all the stupid goddamn problems to have, my hand can't fit in this hole. It's gonna be a come to Jesus moment if I don't throw this shit away. There you go. Another goddamn problem to fix. Yeah, happy Sunday. No. Alright, so this is back together. And before anybody comes on here and says I did it wrong, because you know y'all get in these damn comment sections. Oh, in the midst of putting on these wonderful, nifty little things, I'm fairly certain it's possible that I might have messed one of them up, but we will discover that if it's pissing fuel all over the place. Stay tuned. How did I get it out of the hole? I use that thing that you never use to remove plastic clips to fish it out. And yeah, there goes that. So yeah, let me go check which one of these is the positives, and then I'm going to put it in there, and I'll be back once again. So we're outside. We're jacking things up. The gas thing doesn't seem like it's in the bad orientation. So this is about the time where we said, cry 2 tears in the bucket, fuck it, and bolt it up. Within the realm of what's going on here, I find myself in a constant pickle of trying to figure out where the best ground for this would be. And I have no idea what to do with this. Just like how I partially don't really remember which one of those is the positive. Right now I think it's a gray one. But once again, I'm stupid. Don't follow me for electrical advice. I'm liable to be wrong. I can deal with messing up my things. I don't want to deal with you messing up something in accordance with me telling you something stupid. So, here goes the predicament. 3 little piggies. I think it's a breeder. Big one going to engine. Little one return. This extracurricular dude is somebody trying to commit suicide because I don't know what makes him think I won't kill him. That's a spider, by the way. But you live to see another day. I don't have time to kill you right now. Now here goes the thing. Keep track. We got these 2 things up here. Oh yes, and we go down low and make weird sounds. That is regulator slash filter slash thing. I don't know. One of them things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh yes. Now here goes the problem. Or from what I see. Big one is in. See, it even has labels. In, return, but it goes out. So you go in from the big hose up top. This goes to the engine. But this goes to the engine. See? All the way back. So, apparently the system is made for like the returnless things. But here goes the thing. This has some form of check ball or whatever the hell is in it to return this back to the tank. Now, stay with me here. Here goes my dilemma that I never really understood and I never asked any question about. There are 2 outlets on the intake on this 5.3. One for the feed and one for the return. So, I guess my question now becomes, so where the fuck does the other return go? See? Making sense to anybody yet? Or am I gonna have to get like a barb with a 2 barb? It's like, this is gonna be a return and I'm gonna have another return that comes up and taps into the tank also. Oh yes. See, I got questions. See, I don't know what's going on half the time. I'm trying to learn just like you. Learn while doing. But I can go show you the other thing that I'm talking about. So this is what I'm talking about. See? This is coming from the pump. This is going back. So it's like going back. So, you know, you're gonna run a hose to go back. So it's like, so what's the deal? Why is it no one ever said, how does this tap in? But we'll figure it out. So yeah, that's gonna be the fuel system. Oh, the other reason why we're not immediately bolting on all of this. I have this one the new little screw-on thing for the thing, but I don't have that one. So that's the only positive to the delays. Yep. Let's go back over here and show you what's happening with this. I guess I could just leave that there. I thought it was going to rain. And I didn't feel like dealing with it. Things we're waiting on. What are we waiting on? Oh, so in here, the radiator rests. The bushing grommet, whatever the hell this is, that's needed. What else did I order? I ordered a bunch of little stupid knickknacks. I also now need to go skimmage through the, what do you call that book? The Dakota Digital book to see how to wire that up. But that's also another damn headache. Need to see what needs to tap into what, because apparently I can't really call anybody to ask because no one cares enough. And I guess you can understand, like, if you're not paying them, they don't it's like, yo, get the hell up out of here. So that's going on. I was gonna start throwing the harness in here, but it is going to rain and I figured I shouldn't. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's broken and that's filthy, because apparently stepping in there while they're putting it all together is a recipe for filthiness. So what's the other annoying things I need to go do? I need to go make a parts run for a belt, because that's there, and I need to go get the tool to put the power steering thing back on, and things you might not want to see. I'm going to undo this and fill it back up with oil. I think I'm going to put oil in the engine also. I went and bought that. And oh yeah, there's a little task to be done with the transmission dipstick. Don't be paying attention to things in here. That's other episodes. Transmission dipstick. Here it goes. If I put the little, what the hell do you call these things? The thing you bore a hole, put it in there so you can thread this in. I don't have the appropriate bolts or nuts to thread this in with, so it'll stay there properly. And that is another trip to another store, because yay, I'm an idiot. So the other issue here is finding the appropriate inverted flare for the transmission transmission cooler. I'm trying to figure out if I want to put an external cooler on there or if I should just run it on the CU730 radiator I have, because it is supposedly what would have been the upgraded version for the big block engine, which should work. And I don't know, I think for simplicity's sake I'm gonna try it without putting the thing on at the moment and see where it goes from there. But that's what's going on. This one's over, gentlemen, and I'm gonna keep plugging away, keep putting all those things and telling you what's going on and keep it moving. Thank you for checking out the channel. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll talk.